that. Amazing. Oh, you know what? I moved my chair, but I forgot I'm playing at my desk today.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was lost. That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
Ah, yes. The Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre. Okay. Oh. A letter.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing back. Your letter really made my day. Hearing you and everyone back home are doing so well made me sleep easy. So easy, in fact, that I missed the morning bugle and was late for roll call. Boy, was I in trouble. And because I wasn't there, I got stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle. They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes. Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
But your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me on my wedding day. If your wife doesn't find you handsome, she better find you handy. So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix, and then help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad. That goes for you, too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first. Anyways, I better go. Draw me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such good news. If I get in trouble one more time, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely, Dad.
Sincerely is so misspelled. Oh, Lord.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
Yeah. Back to regular job? Question mark, are we still drafting people? What should Oh, you know what? I never gave her a real breakfast. My spies have informed me that there is an increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information what you will. Ash. I'm sorry. My apologies. Both the cat and chat. She hungry. That's fine. Let me see. In addition to... I'm reading on the wrong fucking screen. In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle was also due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. Striker. Although their proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from the Catering Corp every possible courtesy. And don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. Okay, Ash. Sus. Guardsman Randy has been brought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy. Middle manager Mike Melroy. Ami is still in deck of tarot cards off of an old wandering nomad type woman. So far, everything I predicted has come true. Now the old bag yelled something about a curse if the cards were overused as I was running away, but I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me, I'm battling 1,000. I'm batting 1,000, sorry. I've got all the answers. Call me now. Malcolm, fortune teller to the stars. Ah, yes. Amazing. That's it, everything's all charged up.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
Hello? Ah.
Hear ye, hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrod, as dictated by His Royal Highness Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Fedabel.
Yes, I know who he is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
What?
Let me
do you
in,
want?
peasant, Princess Desdemona.
Peasant? Wow, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Well, I'm not.
So that means you are also a peasant, right? And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
Yeah.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
Apart from the mistake of calling her princess, this guy sounds like he may have some important information.
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're right, I do. It is my intention to divulge the top-secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people.
Oh, interesting. We don't have any fucking food.
We
Hello,
are
Shay. If you're gonna
starving,
cross, I
and
need
if the
to move
sprawl
this.
can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
Hey, Shay. Damn. The problem is we don't have food to be fucking sharing. They saw to that.
Are you out of your mind? You want to let an enemy of the state who is here with terms of our immediate and unconditional surrender into the kingdom? Sure, why don't we just set a place for tea? Oh, hello there, invader. Would you care for some cream and sugar with all that pillaging and plundering?
Wow, your sarcasm is really brutal.
Don't let them in.
But see, the truth spray says it's not that. And we don't have food to be sharing, but he's willing to give information that'll help us win. I still have this fun. Have any food which you don't have yet? Yeah. Well, the tunnel's been lost to us, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think I should just deny him? Because I feel like the whole food situation is something that he should talk to them, not me being like, well, you don't got any food. Get fucked. You know, maybe it's like a... We did already have one riot because they cut the food supply. Like, they cut rations and, like, they split the rations. But only for the poorer people of fucking course. Fuck. I guess we could just win our own battle. Or we could see how this plays out. I don't think he'll get any food realistically, but... I got 6 charges. Probably best to deny him. I got 6 charges. I should have jailed his ass.
Very well. Refuse my offer. I only wanted to help your miserable queendom. This war shouldn't take much longer anyway. The Petrodian forces will prevail.
Get the hell out of here.
Also, hey, Sol. It didn't seem like an immediate threat. Maybe things could have improved through diplomacy. See, that's what I think. Or secrecy. Traitorism. Betrayal.
Ahoy, child manning the gate.
Uh,
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
okay.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First, I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Sure.
Wow, that sounds so cool. Traverse the entire world in what exactly?
Why, it's a balloon, of course. When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
This is giving me do not draft them vibes.
Wow.
Stryker's gonna be like, yeah, draft. We have an Air Force, but I don't know what Air Force exactly entails in a medieval setting here.
He doesn't seem like the type to win us an air battle. Seems more like the adventure tourism wannabe type. Then again, beggars can't be choosers. If you can guarantee that his hot air ball will function properly, draft him. Otherwise, this is not Royal Air Force material.
I first read about the floating ball machine in a book about a chap going around the world in 80 days. Julie Goblin Vernon, I think his name was.
You're right. Medieval with magic and refrigerators.
This was many years ago, mind you, so I figure doing the same in 79 days should be a piece of cake. A new record, I'd wager.
Of course, all that depends on whether or not you help win the upcoming air battle first, right?
Obviously. That is definitely my top priority.
I have doubt.
Me too. I think I'm going to do the more sensible thing here and deny him.
Alas, now I will never prove myself to those bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. Instead of glory in the air, I shall retire to the countryside. Perhaps if I lay low and gather stamps from across the globe, I can convince them that I did in fact make my grand journey and traveled around the world in 79 days.
Good luck on your weird side quest.
Okay. Ah,
Hey, I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management. We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Less heroic.
okay. Well, I don't see an issue in sending you.
You may enter, and do your best to help us with our food crisis.
Thank you. We at Catering Corp know that you and your general population are going to enjoy eating Soylent Beige nutrient bars as much as we enjoyed making them.
Soylent Beige nutrient bars. Yeah. Congratulations, you helped with the food shortage crisis. However, it comes at a terrible, terrible cost. But you helped with the food shortage crisis. If I do not get 2.5 stars today, I'm gonna lose my shit. What
What's the
fuck?
hold up? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
And you are...
Albert St. Lush. manager of the Sprawl Brawlers. I'm gonna put an absolute boatload of money on the Sprawl Brawlers today, under an assumed name, obviously. All they need are those tools of the trade, and they're a shoo-in to win it. So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom. If I didn't have them, I'd be crazy to bet on them.
Anyways.
Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna win with these bombs now.
Goblin Ball? Who has time to think about Goblin Ball right now? No, we do not want anything in the city that would distract us from trying to win the war right now. Smarten up, Lil.
Sorry, Striker.
I didn't think any more home games were being played this season. You know, because of the siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
You sound very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
I don't like the sound of that. Out of here.
Look, can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now. And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently left for you right there out in the open.
Bye-bye.
You never did like Goblin Ball, did you?
No.
Honestly, not really. But my dad sure does.
Well, he's probably very disappointed in you right now. Good day.
Not that he's probably very disappointed in you right now. It was absolutely the right thing for the Sprawls spread thin resources, but now there won't be a Goblin Ball game. And where's the fun in that? You will not be able to visit the arena. That's fair. Oh, you're out.
Echo!
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
That your name is Echo and
Echo!
I hate myself.
What you want, Echo?
What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
When was the last time the Mages Guild met together like this?
The last time was the only time. It was the founding of the Mages Guild itself. Before that, we were divided into factions, gathering with other mages who shared our sense and sensibilities.
Okay.
Jane Goblin Austin. Yeah, I'm a reader.
This feels like a Ask Ash situation.
Oh, this smelly old hippie again.
Oh my god.
Yes, he is to be permitted. I have no doubt he's talking your ear off. If I know one thing, I know this. You probably won't broaden your horizons by listening to any of his blabbering.
Alright. Whatever. I don't care. Go on in. I would be so bad at Papers, Please.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy.
Alright. He was here on official guild business. Sure, he's a stoner windbag, but he's good people. Love that. Oh, no. Is it the devil?
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
You are a child. But you have a dragon, so I can't argue with you. You're smaller than I am.
You can communicate with...
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm still getting the hang of it.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, you get used to it. It comes with the territory when you're a dragon rider.
Oh my god.
Is this the Air Force?
Can I be you?
Hey, Striker, what is our Air Force entail?
Dragons. Dragons are tricky. If trained properly and led with a firm hand, they can tip the scales in our favor. If not, they are unpredictable and hard to coordinate a full offensive with. Do you think this dragon is in capable hands, equipped with the proper tools?
I don't know.
My dad says that it's unlikely that we'll be called into the fighting today, as the enemy forces aren't really known for their air support. But I'm still really scared. I ride Peaches for fun. I'm no combat specialist. But I am here, ready to be counted if the Sprawl needs me. Or, more accurately, if the Sprawl needs Peaches.
Are we sure, Soul? Are we sure we want to commit to maybe drafting her? She rides...
You are so incredibly brave.
Oh gosh, thanks. I hope Peaches is ready for anything that comes our way.
I feel like...
I know I'm nowhere near as good a rider as my dad, and I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, I'm here and ready to go.
The next Dragon Rider will probably be a capable one, but her, I don't think she is, especially not for combat. She just admitted she only rides the dragon for fun. And I think I've made plenty of bad choices already, as it is.
I may regret saying this, but I don't think I can send a kid to war in good conscience, even if you have a giant dragon to protect you.
Oh, thank goodness. Come on, Peaches, let's head home and practice some drills.
Sorry, Peaches. Maybe if you came back with her dad.
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
Where's Gabby when you need her?
Are you talking to me?
Ma'am, yes ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
Okay, so the Air Force does involve planes.
Is that your plane?
Yes ma'am, indeed it is. A Sop with Gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Yeah. What's her name?
Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
That sounds awfully familiar.
Huh. I don't know much about planes, but I know what I like, and I like it.
Ha ha, bully.
I don't see any reason not to send him in, but I will communicate some more
I've been
with him.
flying the Green Baron for years now. Earned my wings under King Oswin himself. That was back when you didn't see a whole lot of goblins in the air. I spent a ton on human-colored makeup.
Oh, valid.
She's a good plane and true. It's what's inside that counts. Wink.
You've got a lot of confidence in your abilities. I like that in a pilot.
Not just a pilot, don't you know? Second lieutenant. King Oswin promoted me himself just a few months before his untimely, mysterious passing.
Probably call Striker at least? Yeah. Not the dramatic musical sting. Okay. Hey, Striker, he seems capable.
Well, this is just the kind of stand up for yourself and not taking it anymore attitude I want to see in the people of the Sprawl. Welcome the second lieutenant with a salute and a pat on the back, and send him to the runway ASAP.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, maybe take a look at what he's bringing in and make sure it's not going to pose any threat to national security. Then a salute and a hearty pat on the back.
Well, about that, I have run out of action points, so I cannot check his person. I did not think about checking his person. Alright. I feel like we're absolutely gonna have Sprawl destroyed.
All right, second lieutenant, head in and report for duty.
And with that, I make for the skies. Tonight, look to the horizon. If you see a large flash followed by a giant boom, you'll know I've hit an inside the park home run. Ha ha ha. Wink.
Sweet Lord, what have I done? Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
What's up?
What's up, Chuck?
Don't like the inside the park home run. I don't know.
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole.
A mole.
Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Sure.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
Thanks, Lil. I'm sure you can help us identify the traitor in our midst.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do.
Alright, 3 flat.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA. But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a
Kill 'em
corrupted
all.
wizard from the guild.
Hi,
Your
Gabby.
deduction
You
skills
missed.
are the only method we can truly
I don't
trust.
remember his name,
Think you can help us out?
but it was a goblin with a very nice round butt.
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
Orville Caboose something, yeah.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Oh my god.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally.
Phoenix
You
Wright
can ask
music
him
intensifies.
yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for? Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
That's just a little racist.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
Oh. Not yet.
I'm not sure. Give me a sec.
I wanted you to, like... Alright.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear. I never miss a game, even when they're out of town like they were last night. I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
I feel like he's too stupid to be lying to me.
It was... Alright, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week. Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
The game wasn't happening downtown.
Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me. I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business. I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight,
The game was
pointy-eared
out of
snacks.
town. Yeah, exactly. Alright.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps? They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time, and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
My god.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it. Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
I think it was... the Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take them away, Carl.
Wow.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
You know, the queen still owes us tacos. I don't think there's anything I wish to purchase. But let's go look. I don't think I have enough for an upgrade.
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Oh yeah. Illegal performance enhancing drugs, the secret ingredient basilisk venom. Here you go. Now, do I want another charge on the metal detector or the X-ray? Or should I just max out the truth spray for the hell of it? Or I could get 2 crystals, but I don't think I need any more crystals. I think I'm sufficiently stocked up. I'm gonna do X-ray. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
A good joke. That was a really, really good joke. Are you sure? I feel like he's gonna get distracted either way.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
Oh, are you the date?
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
Okay. Let's go to bed.
I think I've done everything I need.
The Bertardian envoy, Fenton Harcourt III, returned to Bertrand in disgrace, without having presented himself to the Queen of the Sprawl. Prince Phineas was suspicious of his envoy's story, and had Fenton imprisoned and sentenced to spend the remainder of his days toiling deep in the mines of Moch. He died alone and friendless, never again playing his precious Bertardian greeting bugle. Oof. After entering the sprawl, the catering corps rep went straight to work distributing the food supplement bars known as Soylent Beige. They were an instant hit. People lined up for blocks, crowding the stores, with fistfights and even riots occurring in a few cases. Make room, they'd yell, but no one would listen. All they wanted was a taste of those dense but nutritious Soylent Beige bars. People were crazy about Soylent Beige for their amazing flavor, but no one could puzzle out the secret ingredient. Everyone agreed about the warm, nostalgic sensation, like they were eating their own grandparents' cooking. An official rep from the company would later explain that if they were just remove the word cooking from that previous sentence, they would have discovered the secret ingredient. Wild. Denied his planned big comeback Goblin Ball game, Albert St. Lush wasn't able to convince a single pro team to hire him as their manager, so he set his sights lower and went on to coach at the minor league level, until a doping scandal got him fired from that job too. He repeated this process for teams in AAA, AA, Single A, etc., until he finally wound up coaching a Little League Goblin Ball team, the Sprawl Sprouts for children 12 and under. They were some of the most suspiciously large 4th graders you ever saw. They swept the season. Echo arrived at the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plan to demand greatly increased powers from the mages from the queen. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his own power to stop this war, by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall in a huff. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the Sprawl's premier bowling alley, Pinheads. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Correctly identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. The Sprawl and its secrets were now safe, thanks to your masterful detective work. Hell yeah. A spy among goblins. Oh, that's right. The only person I sent out was this dude. Oh dear. I am losing this war so fucking bad. As the dawn sun rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had lost. Their airborne defenses scattered. There was now no way to protect themselves. If only I had fucking brought in the dragon. From attacks coming from above. The people of the Sprawl watched helplessly as the enemy wrote a message in the sky. Surrender, Lil. Most people thought the message must be a typo, but its looming presence has had a severe impact on the city's morale. With his hopes of participating in the battle dashed... Ah, hey! Welcome on in, Wolfie. Yes, proud that you ate today. We are very much losing this war. With his hopes of participating in the battle dashed, Professor Fogg hid in the countryside for 79 days. He emerged and fooled his chums at the Royal Academy Club into thinking that he had in fact sailed around the world in record-breaking time. To sum up, he hid in a barn, managed to bamboozle his fellow academics, and received a free beer for his effort. Despite the fact that she was riding a literal dragon, I should have had her go. The little dragon rider was denied a place among the Sprawl's defensive forces, so they went home. Her father was mortified when he realized he forgot to leave them his trusty bullwhip. He resolved right then and there to never leave her in charge again. He swore off going down to the pub to bet on Goblin Ball for good. While sitting on the runway at the Sprawl airfield, the inside the park home run While sitting on the runway at the Sprawl airfield, the inside the park home run bomb sitting in the Green Baron's hold accidentally detonated. It destroyed the entire airfield and a nearby park, living up to its horrible name. A plaque was later affixed to a park bench commemorating this utterly stupid, completely avoidable tragedy. Oh my god, this Sprawl is going to fucking
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're
burn.
here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
I'm not gonna play again. I said we were committing to the results of the one. I didn't get a letter from Dad yet.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
The rats.
Come on! Give it back already!
He was. No. Shut up, Soul. Do not bring your logic back into this. I don't think I can handle that, Soul. I'm gonna deny this.
Stop saying that! Alright, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found. No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Hey, rat. Meow.
The rat looks at you with an expression that conveys that it is not only embarrassed for you, but for all humans in existence. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Thanks. Now I have an extra crystal.
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office. I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
We have docks?
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Okay, well, later. There's a note. Dear whoever reads this note, Garby's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have few people in a capitalist chokehold. Ahahaha. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. Cool. I guess let's go... Wow, I've never been to the docks before. Let's go to the docks. Yes. Wow. Alright, Simon.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Shady gamble?
Are you trying to con me, Simon?
Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Alright, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen. She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
It would walk twice so fast. Yeah, me too. I've been like, alright, I delivered my message from Lamont. I'm out of here, bitch.
Where's the queen?
I didn't... Were we capable of keeping track with that? You looked away. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Oh my god. I don't think that's gonna work out. But sure, yeah. This isn't cheating. What does it look like, Wolfie? I'm leaning towards the left, but... Oh my god. Totally not cheating. Oh my god. Oh hell yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to pick anyways, but I was nervous.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
Thanks.
You're making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
Yeah. This hat.
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Too easy. Yeah. You know, none of us paid attention.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Oh.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey,
it continues.
Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
A letter from Dad.
Oh my god.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore.
Oh.
I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookie some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo.
Motherfucker.
This war is tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
Oh, that kind of hurt. That hurt my little heart.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Nah, we'll get mushy too. Lil will write a sentimental, affectionate letter to a father. Are you sure? Yeah, he's not the most responsible dad, considering he had us cover his shift so he could go bet. But you know, he's a good one.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
This kid's terrible at running a swindle. Who taught him anyways? Oh wait, I did. Am I the problem?
Am I the problem?
This kid's terrible at running.
Okay, well, it's not letting me pay him, so whatever. Good day to you guys. And Isla is at Ash's office. Can I? Ash's office. Right?
Lil? How unexpected.
Does Ash's assistant Travis know you're in here?
Oh, he knows. And he's not happy about it. Councilwoman Ash took me on as her new unpaid intern. My mom said this will fast-track me to get into the Youth Politician Training Program for Two-Faced Cutthroats and Liars, or the YPTPT-FCL. She says it'll help build character.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able
Shove
to meet
this
up
kid
later.
in a locker.
He's,
Gabby.
stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Oh my god.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, crap.
The YPTPT-FCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with.
That's
and
cheating.
I've got something from Garby if you do.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go.
Yeah, but we were cheating at a shady game. She's trying to cheat at exams.
What was the
Important
name of the late
exams.
King Oswin's father? Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
We don't even know if they're right or wrong. The I Don't Know Coliseum for overpriced food.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Oh my god, I've heard this one too many fucking times.
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
It's a lute. Not a guitar. A lute.
Actually, looking over all these questions, I'm pretty sure all these answers are right. I'm a shoo-in for acceptance now. Here, Garby actually gave me 2 of these.
Oh my god, I'm so stocked up on crystals. I'm glad I didn't spend extra money on them. Alright, I'm out of here. We can... Do you think there's anything else at the dig site?
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me. Are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
We're just gonna
We
reassure.
are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever. You know, using it at the guard shed.
Yeah, you know, seeing the devil pop up and just loudly speaking Latin at us, that's enough.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
Alright, Wolfie.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Ooh... We upgraded the X-ray, didn't we? We can upgrade the metal detector. Or the bullwhip. We're doing a night shift. I want to do the bullwhip.
It is done.
What do you mean it'll affect... Oh my god.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can pay him now. If not, we're just gonna go to the guard shed.
This kid's terrible.
Okay. Entities. Ghosts! No such thing. Lycanthropes, mole people, necromancer, vampires, witches! Frequency is rare, special attacks, spells, weaknesses, water, fire. Alignment, very good or very bad, human-sized. Though they are rare and often indistinguishable from regular folk, it is possible to encounter a witch whilst on guard duty. There are tests that can be done to confirm whether they are or are not a witch. For example, if the suspected witch weighs the same as a duck, it confirms they are made of wood, and therefore a witch. In practical terms, witches are not so different from regular folk. However, beware ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go, and their moral compasses have a tendency to be, well, differently calibrated. Zombies. They're somewhat common, biting if they still have teeth. No match for a fast walker, neutral and human-sized. Look, the only zombies we have around here are the old-timey, slow-moving ones. Thank God. Treat them like sheep, herd them around where you need them. They are relatively harmless. I don't think I need the bullwhip after all.
Why, hello, my dear. I've just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
What do you mean, chunky audio?
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl.
Oh no.
Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
She may well seem harmless enough, but I would encourage you to make sure you know this person's true intentions before you admit her. Do your due diligence, Guardsman.
Oh. Sorry that the game audio was weird for a second. What if I jailed her? Honestly, I probably should have jailed her.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
Can I give this to someone? You think? Nah.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
Yeah, I was like, what if I think I can take it and just have it in my inventory, but instead she's just gonna eat it, you know? I don't want to take that chance.
What a clever little girl you are.
Oh, look at that. Meat pie is made out of kids. Well, that's a Kinder surprise. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. Steph poison, yeah. Scary tree monster?
It is the same Little Guardsman who denied Scary Tree Monster in our previous encounter. I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Ash, is there a meeting?
You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash. This is Isla speaking. How can I help you?
Classy hello, Isla.
Hey, Lil. What's up?
Got a tree monster with a mind to head to City Hall over here.
I'll put you through to the councilwoman. Please hold. Now listen carefully. There is no time to lose. He isn't the most patient tree monster. You must deny him entry and explain that I would consider it a personal favor if you would go to Caladar and get them to swear allegiance to the Sprawl. If we get a large enough coalition together, we may be able to put an end to this war once and for all. Thank you for putting me through, Isla. Travis, are you on this call?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Good. You're fired. Isla, you've got the job.
No!
Way to go, Isla.
Alright,
Councilwoman Ash said she would consider it a personal favor if you would get Caladar to help us out. What do you think?
Curry favor with Power Broker in Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster accepts.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Now to stomp and thwomp Caladar until they help.
That's the spirit.
oh shit. You connected Ash to her stompiest, thwompiest new diplomat. Good for you. Oh.
They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
Okay. They're harmless, but on average you did the right thing.
Oh, hi. You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
What? Looked after by me?
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside. I'm here to get the project started.
reach the office of Councilwoman Ash. This is Isla speaking. How can I help you?
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Hey, Lil, what's up?
Got a mole person here.
Does he look like he's on an important mission?
Yeah, he does.
I'll put you through to the Councilwoman. Please hold. Ah, good. Puxatawny Paulie found his way to you. I knew you were the right guard for this assignment.
Oh.
Do not delay him. He's got a very important mission to attend to. Let him in and forget you ever saw him.
Thanks. I'll take it from here.
Okay.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Here are the details of the tunnel plan finally coming to fruition. Remember? Oh wait, they're just now starting? Since when do we listen to the man? Since, I'm unsure what to do. The one we first told you about in level 8? Go you. See, you know, it's fine.
Hello.
Excuse me? Let her in.
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What? No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
Eduarda's scissor hands. Nothing? Yes, thing.
Yep, there's your problem right there. Looks like you got a demonic hex on your heart. Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Huh.
Oh, I don't want it removed. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
Oh my god. I don't know what else to do. Metal detector? I mean, like, she's very clearly got shit. Can I read? Am I reading the heart?
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Ha! Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little presumptuous.
I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed shall return to whence they came.
Wait, on second thought, no!
No! Oh, God damn it.
Feeding family's son.
Hey, I remember you. How have things been?
Am I cursed now? He just went away?
Well, this has been one for the books.
Yay, Devil Daddy. You exorcise the demon inhabiting this undead serial killer. Bravo. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Sure.
We got a call there may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
Okay, I had to, yeah, this Tabitha. I had to fight every urge to immediately start singing the Ghostbusters theme song.
Who are you now?
Ghost Finders.
Done. I'm so done. What do I do with you?
Ghost finders? So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
Alright.
Whoa, that's cool, I guess. I always heard that ghosts don't exist.
That is what all the experts say.
And the scholars.
And the historians.
And just about everyone else around the sprawl. But are you sure they don't?
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
But not 100%?
Well, not 100.
Boom! Ghost Finders at your service.
Alright, I will... What do I do about this? Striker?
Ghosts? Come on, Lil. I thought you were more clever than that. You know as well as I do that ghosts do not exist. If these charlatans think they are going to use any of our resources, they've got another thing coming. I don't care if you send them away or send them to the dungeon for lying to a guardsman. Just don't let them in.
Okay. I don't know. Ghosts don't exist. I don't want to waste another
All right.
crystal.
Letting go of the fact that I'm almost positive that ghosts aren't real, how would you find them?
It takes an incredible amount of energy to find wraiths, specters, and other phantom apparitions, you know.
Energy? Like from power crystals?
Yep.
You expect me to believe that you can really find ghosts with power crystals?
Sure can. You just drop one in the valve of my trusty Ghostometer 3000 here, and then it whirls around in the proton part, then poof! Ghost found.
I have doubt.
I guess we'll have to take our equipment elsewhere. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good...
Don't.
Just go already.
Ghost Finders.
You ain't afraid of no ghosts, and you don't put up with con artists either. Good for you. But are you 100% sure that ghosts don't exist? Oh my god. I love this game. Oh, welcome back.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
Last time you had a legitimate business, I believe.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah, why not? Sun's coming up. Let's see what mistakes we've made. Oh, I almost got 4. Oh, I was paid 30 gold? Fuck yeah. Which one of you ruined me? Them. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Fucking no one, cause ghosts don't exist, you idiots. Oh no, am I about to be scolded? They look angry. I'm not even gonna joke about tacos, but she does owe me tacos. She's got the funny haha necklace.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Chuck.
Hi, Lil. Sorry to bother you so late, but Desdemona has something to discuss with you. Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
What? But I'm so good at this game, finally. I'm 12. But I also need to support myself. How am I eating?
But we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Desi, sure, she's a kid, and no, it's probably not fair, but she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends.
And now you're taking away my one source of income for a 12-year-old? You're gonna have me starve?
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Oh, I knew that You got that stupid-ass fucking necklace. And you wouldn't be this mean to me. And where are my fucking tacos? Hey, Marcus.
Tyronius? He's nuts. And he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your 4th advisor?
4th, and perhaps only, if the other 3 remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, you know, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy...
Oh, that's not her.
I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
Can I resist?
This doesn't make any sense. I've worked my ass off for you and the Bloody Sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
Shit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
She is under a spell of some sort. She's under control of that stupid necklace. Should have confiscated it a while back. Lil had foiled Brunhilde of the morally questionable's, to say the least, plan to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies. The witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so often disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tattler newspaper, was declared best new restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. Good for her, I'm glad I didn't jail her after all. Mayor's scary tree monster stomped his way to Kaladar, ready to enact Councilwoman Ash's plan to convince them to swear allegiance to the Sprawl. Upon his arrival, he observed a fleet of lumber company vehicles ready to cut down his beloved forest. It seems that Councilwoman Ash's diplomatic mission was actually a distraction to keep Mayor Scary Tree Monster from voting on a controversial new bill. A bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down Darkwood Forest. Upon this discovery, he turned around and stomped back to the Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at the Sprawl's City Hall too late to stop Bill use Darkwood Forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war, and help them get their parents back from being signed into law. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. As the zombie horde meandered away from the Sprawl, one of the undead amblers strayed from the pack. The zombie found himself wandering into a party at a beach house on the crystal shores of Lake Inez. Amazingly, he was the former owner of the house and was quickly recognized by two of the former employees at the party. They knew that guests would be alarmed at seeing their former friend in his current zombified form, so they came up with the harebrained scheme to pretend that he wasn't a zombie, and began to move him from room to room, waving and nodding at him, nodding him at all the unsuspecting party guests. Well, unfortunately, since he was a zombie and not just a corpse, this whimsical reenactment of the movie Weekend at Bernie's took a dark turn. The zombie immediately bit his two former employees, turning them both into brain-hungry monsters. The three spent the remainder of their party biting and turning other guests. That zombie would have been the perfect host, except for one small thing. He was undead. With the arrival of Polly, the build a secret tunnel to get supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Polly attributing some of his success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way to into the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the Sprawl. Stabitha. Decoding the hex on Stabitha Greaves' heart exorcised the demon and freed her soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Stabitha's former friends, the counselors from the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Screamandie, ended their summer contracts and went home. But they were plagued by the guilt they felt for their part in Stabitha's death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back up at Lake Screamandie. They were all starting to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, Assistant Head Counselor Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. He needed to tell the authorities what they had done last summer to assuage his guilty conscience. But the others didn't like this plan. They knew they couldn't let Mitch confess to their crimes. They had to silence him. With 2 murders now in their hands, the group of camp counselors went their separate ways once again, assured that their secret was safe. For now. The demon Lil had exorcised from Stabitha found a perfect new home in Mitch Morrison, and the cycle continues. Denied entry to the Sprawl and missing their appointment with the Queen. Ah, shit. The Ghost Finders continue to scam the feeble-minded, especially being able to claim Queen Desdemona as a client. This gave their business a big boost, and they have been in very high demand ever since. To this day, they've still not seen a single ghost, but their merchandise is top-notch, as is their catchy theme song. Count Heinrich von Pyre's wedding started— oh shit, he was going to a wedding— started beautifully, until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise, which would have been the most romantic part of the ceremony. Shit. On the plus side, Myrna Herkin was freed from the Count's curse and control— oh shit, oopsies— and control, and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling, Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Oh.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines.
Well, good news. Sol, you were wrong. He didn't blow up.
But don't worry. I overheard the Admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right?
Yeah, he wants to pick me up, but we sent Sentimental, but he hasn't gotten it yet.
I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
Hi, Garby.
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
How'd you hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game.
Who the fuck was Cecil again?
He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Ugh. Okay, well I don't have anything now, but I can upgrade at least one time. And I don't think I need... Let's bring this up to...
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
This message is for Guardsman Lil. This was by Chuck. Hi Lo, they're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole, and the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. Sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night, and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Middle Manager Mike Melroy. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He's officially exiled from the Sprawl. MMMMM. Oh, Middle Manager Mike Melroy. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was lost, in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds, see if there's any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. We've put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. Excuse me. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your star rating. Star ranking. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of you vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Malcolm. I don't know if I can save Hamish. I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen. Great.
It's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You hired me to serve the soup to all those bigwigs.
The soup.
Why they wanted Monty's soup at the royal wedding, I have no clue, but you know, rich people. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Is that food shape?
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
That's really not great. I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Wow, that's a long walk.
You're telling me. The whole journey took me almost 2 weeks. Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
What kind of food did you get?
I don't know. Stuff for soup? I didn't ask too many questions. They seemed to know what we needed. Anyway, my manager gave me a list. Here, take a look.
Pretty standard stuff. Most of them are marked perishable.
I understand. I get the same from my bosses here at the gate. I don't ask too many questions. Mostly because I don't think they know the answers.
Amen, honey.
I did 9.
Hey, kid. I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
I don't want you feeding rotten food to people. Oh shit. Yes, the Sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Wow. Good catch, Guardsman. Oh!
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day.
How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
It's my last day, so...
Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade, if I still had it. Kapla!
Okay. I am not even gonna ask you what your plan is, I just want you to outright tell me the real plan.
I have come to offer a deal with the Sprawl. Give us food in sufficient amounts to continue the ballet, and Marvog will provide powerful warriors to protect you from attack. If you let me in, we shall proceed. If not, you can protect yourselves.
Yeah, because that's going
Despite
so well.
my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
I doubt you could even help us if you wanted to. Marvog is no match for the might of the Kingdom of Petrard.
And, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't call the higher-ups. I probably should.
You are attempting to use tricky reverse psychology against me. It will fail.
I don't know why I thought it wasn't gonna be like that. I thought she was gonna be like, technically, you would have ruined the marriage yourself. And also, we don't have food. Her beef is solely personal.
That's what Prince Phineas said too. He figured you'd be too dumb to understand what it was.
He said that? Too dumb, eh? Well, I will destroy the Kingdom of Petrard myself.
Oh? 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 By expertly using reverse psychology and turning their pride against them, they became a powerful agent for the Sprawl. Right on. You know?
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Cook her up, feed the town. Oh my god.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the Sprawl. That's the end.
Okay. I don't see a problem with this.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Truth her? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's rather sad.
As powerful as my people are with their nets and tridents, I think our most powerful weapon was our song. It could move the ocean itself, but we have lost it. Legend has it that our song has been sealed away somewhere secure, and one day it will be recovered. But where or when that is remains a mystery to me.
Okay. Do I just sign her up then?
All right, Marabella, strap on your boots. Boot. Fishtail covering. You're drafted.
The Mer people of Bubbletown would be honored to help the Sprawl in their fight. We will strike at the enemy with everything we've got, and we strap on war fins for future reference.
Oh, you're right, we should have called the higher-ups. I can use a rewind, if we wanted. I don't do them often, so it's fine.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
You're gonna have to wait your turn. I wanna see if this is a good thing.
Hail, ground.
I'll do the same things.
I don't.
So I'm gonna talk to her,
Okay.
I'm gonna truth spray her, and then I'll call.
Salazar? Huh. Okay.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Bub. That's what?
Well,
Oh.
as powerful as my legend.
The Mer people of Bubbletown are fearsome warriors. They would be an absolute asset in our quest to control the waterways around the Sprawl. Armed with tridents, they could fight off any takers, if they have enough support. Great find, Guardsman.
Okay. Yeah, Striker's all for it.
All right, Marabella, strap on your boots. Boot. Fishtail covering. You're drafted.
The Mer people of Bubbletown would be honored to help the Sprawl in their fight. We will strike at the enemy with everything we've got, and we strap on war fins for future reference.
Oh, welcome back, Wolfie. Okay, so that seems fine.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
When?
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in. I'm taking the same info about the Sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast.
It'll cost you.
What?
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right, 1,000 gold.
Yikes. Can I just jail him?
Want to play hardball, do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
250.
Never mind. Full price, 1,000 gold.
Ah, dang it.
Ugh. Okay.
Quit wasting my time. I'm leaving unless you pay me 2,000 gold right now. I'm out of here to sell the Sprawl's battle plans to the highest bidder.
I'm sorry. I'm just really bad at haggling.
Fine. 1,000 gold.
I feel like I should restart. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this. I need the best price from him.
This is the place. I got the... Your move.
Okay, so talking to him.
What's your...
The deal is simple.
Oh.
Not...
Okay.
Not
so fast.
Well...
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right. 1,000 gold. Want to play hardball, do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
Thank you for lowering the price.
Yeah, don't mention it.
No, really. It means a lot.
I said don't mention it. If people hear about this, I'll never make full price again.
My lips are sealed.
Should I talk to him one more time?
Quit wasting my time. I'm leaving unless you pay me 2,000 gold right now. I'm out of here to sell the Sprawl's battle plans to the highest bidder.
I'm sorry. I'm just really...
Fine.
Fucking... Aw. You tell me no too late, Gabby. It's fine. We're just... It's fine. I don't rewind often. So I have a few options. I'm gonna skip as fast as possible.
Okay.
The deal...
Oh.
Not
so fast.
Not so... Well...
You tell me how much...
All right.
You're right, I didn't even wait.
Want to play hardball?
Thank you for lowering the price.
Yeah.
No, really.
I said don't...
My lips are...
Okay. We do not talk to him. We just let him on in. Maybe I should have called Ash, but it's fine.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed-upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
The... Bangalorean. The Bangalorean. The Bangalorean. Okay. We'll aid in the defense of the Sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of B and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again.
Just seeing how many charges we have left. It's 3.
I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild.
Fix my
Heading
headset.
in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Hell, we were gonna talk about Tyronius. Lil, come on.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild. My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
I have a problem with this. I might have to rewind.
My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you! The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us!
And
our
that's why...
Our present!
And that is why I confiscated it.
You seem really precious about it.
You took away his darker, more powerful version of... This darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. Oh, hello.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the Sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
Oh.
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it, yarr.
Oh my god, the bird. I've only got one more truth spray left. Bet I'm good. I got 2 more people after her. I forgot. Oh, this isn't the food cart. What's that?
Yarr, I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it for my dad when he gets home. Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
Big juicy IPA,
Okay.
Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine
Pigeon.
feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar har har.
Old sea dog,
Wow, a real-life pirate! You want to defend the Sprawl from incoming attackers?
Aye, I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all of that, but still, wow.
I hope this doesn't go wrong. Don't forget. Oh shit.
Hardy har! Ye
I
won't
did
be
in fact
regretting
forget to
this
call
choice
Striker.
You've made here today, me bucko.
That's fine.
Won't regret it.
This is fine.
Let's go show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermentor.
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww. What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
A likely
Aw,
story.
what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
It fell off.
Aren't limbs supposed to, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
I think I'm gonna have to see some ID.
I'm too poor to have ID.
I was with him until he said I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached. Well. You took the 100th D's nuts joke from Soul. I think Soul said one at some point yesterday.
I
don't
love me
remember.
dad and me mum and even me sisters so much. Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them. They all treat me with such kindness.
Alright, well,
and help
I don't
me
think
when
I had
it's
a
hard
reason
for
to
me
use
get
that.
around.
I think I just wasted a truth spray. You did not? Oh. That wasn't good enough to be number 100. You're gonna have to take it back somehow.
Sometimes Dad lets me ride on his shoulders, and I feel 10 feet tall. That's the truth. And I ain't hiding anything, except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people.
Say what?
I love robbing elderly people, and I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
Oh my god!
Alright, well, not only are you not going to comfortably live in the city, you're just gonna be jailed. You're not even free.
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You
Oh shit!
You don't know me? Over here stepping all up on me like a prison don't scare me. Bring it on.
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse. See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
Oh my god, you jailed the pint-sized sociopath and saved the octogenarians of the sprawl. They'll live to cheek pinch another day.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
I am not gonna allow your fucking piranha, I'm assuming piranha, in.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
I'm not sure that I can draft a pet fish. Does Dennis want to fight?
Yeah, no, I hired mer people. He's just gonna fucking attack them, and then I won't have... Listen, I've already lost 2 out of 2 battles. I cannot lose this next one.
He wants to fight, alright, and he is very good at it, I promise you.
Hey, Striker.
Huh. I had heard rumblings of underground fish fights happening down by the docks in the past. I suppose there is the tiniest chance this could be a fighting fish.
Yeah, I lost 2 battles.
If it is, they are rather dangerous, and that could be a big win for us. Or a liability. One or the other.
I've got the mer people and the... Well, the pirate's not an issue. It's the mer people I'm scared about.
I'm sorry. I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
I'm sorry. I can't draft him either.
Alright, everyone. Let's try to wrap up the day. Oh my goodness, I did so good. 30 gold for this shift, my last shift. Yes, the sprawl is... Oh yeah, we already read all that. We can only go home. Hello? Karate. Super last shift. Show them what they're firing. Is it my birthday? Or is my dad home?
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Nuh-uh.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Princess Pea Pants.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Yeah.
I want to look at the banner. Oh wow, look. It's me at my job. They believe me about the machine though. At least. Shove her in a locker. Any more decor?
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
I thought you quit being a fucking magician. Anyways. My dad!
There she is, my little guardsman.
No, these are his glasses. Why, who, what, how?
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Imagine having a caring dad.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
I was just thinking that.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Aw. Winter, shut up. You have a dad. I have a dad too. He's just not a very good one. Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's home of the soup was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the Great Bowl shortage of O2, Monty was going to have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. I feel like you're gaslighting me, Winters. Everyone who ate it experienced intense everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Frederick Harrigan was insulted to hear that Prince Phineas thought that she was too dumb to know what reverse psychology was. How dare you think something like that? She thought. She was going to have to think of a way to make good on her vow to defeat Pritchard once and for all. But how exactly was she going to destroy the entire kingdom of Pritchard? She started thinking this was going to be tough. Maybe too tough. She probably shouldn't even try to do it. But maybe that's why she should do it. To prove that it could be done. Excuse me. And she was the only one brave enough to do it. But if she could be brave enough, anyone could, right? Maybe. Months of talking herself into, and subsequently back out of, doing battle with Pritchard eventually drove the praetor mad, and her people staged a coup and demanded a special ballet that would remove her as their leader. But maybe she should do the exact opposite of what they wanted, she thought. Maybe. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorean led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. A win for the Sprawl and a season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorean was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job. And it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits a power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. Teeny Tom became the prince of the prison. He crafted makeshift shivs and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined a gang called the Lil Rascals. It was easy to get members like Spanky and Buckwheat to accept him as the crew leader. But there was a lot of pushback from their current leader, Alfalfa. Oh dear. And his handful of loyal followers. But soon they fell in line after Tom showed everyone how persuasive he can be with his shiv. Let's just say they don't call him Alfalfa anymore. The McGoblin family couldn't afford Tom's bail, so the only reunion they ever had with their son was over the telephone and behind a thick layer of glass. Oh, good God. That's half the health bar. What am I to do with this? Did I need the fucking fish? Maribella returned to her home in Bubbletown with the message, "We swim to battle." The fierce but uninspired tribe of mer people moved songlessly into fray and failed to instill any terror in the enemy. That's what I want to know. I might have to look up a guide just to see where I was going wrong with everything. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates read costumed brewery employees. Oh no. Oh no. Raised the sails of the good ship Fermenter and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had the good fortune of removing their signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which allowed the pirates to soberly take down a few more enemy vessels than they would have had they been sauced. Dennis ended his fish fighting career with an absolutely ridiculous record of 117-0, with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Illegal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Morning came and the waters of Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. The enemy ships had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. War had caught up with the refugees once again. There were no survivors. Oh, fuck. The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom.
We have just received word that the enemy has overtaken the Sprawl's military forces. While the city's walls continue to hold, the remainder of the Petrardian forces are expected to join the siege in the coming days. This is a dark day for the Sprawl. As you can tell by my voice, this is a very serious thing I'm saying. We will be keeping this channel clear for instructions from the palace and other emergency updates.
Oh God, it's all over. I should find Dad. We need to get somewhere safe.
Be less nice. He hasn't done me wrong.
Dad, I just heard the news. Oh, hello, Cecil. Welcome to my bedroom. Have you come to join us in being slaughtered by an invading army?
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
What does the Queen want with it?
It's not my job to know. I just know that the Queen ordered me to get it from you.
You mean the Queen that's definitely not acting like herself? The Queen that's almost acting like she's being mind-controlled by someone?
It's not my job to know about that either. My instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call
Oh, right,
me
he's
that.
Cecil.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Ah, there
She's
she is,
very
Your Majesty.
clearly-
Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Don't call me Lilith.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Okay.
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against Her Majesty.
That's crazy.
That's enough. Lilith, the chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the
I
sprawl.
also hate him.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic, nobody guardsman!
Hey,
What is on her
now.
like on her forehead
So I
here?
am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the chronometer 3000.
Nobody's doing anything with a chronometer until I hear from Dr. B.
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
You motherfucker.
What? You killed Dr. B?
We can't trust mages.
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos amulet of total
I
mental
should have
sublimation
fucking
is
taken
among
that
the
away
oldest magic in the world,
ages
and its
ago.
spell is not easily broken.
I bet if I pulled off that necklace, it could be.
Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
At least it's not true love.
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay, new plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway?
Why? What do you mean, why? The war is lost. Thousands of soldiers have died, and worse, those bloated Petrardians have access to the dig site.
What are we penning over to?
The sprawl has only been on the forefront of technological and magical advancement because of the power crystals discovered there. That's why you have the chronometer 3000 in the first place. But now the dig site is lost to us due to your poor choices. Make the right one now and hand over the device.
Say I was to hand it over. How would you fix everything?
Lil, I feel like I'm dropping the ball as the adult in the room. Should I be interjecting more?
Dad, shh.
All I have to do is get the princess to marry Prince Phineas instead of the Praetor, and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony. Then the war will never happen.
We don't see anything wrong with that.
It won't work. The side she doesn't choose will always start a war with the Sprawl.
How could you know that? What is this, your second playthrough? My plan will work.
I can't let you do this. Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is. The chronometer 3000. Give it to me!
Whoop. Big ol' no. Why is it not in my hand? Am I getting the bad ending here?
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan, and there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
Dad? Don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
You know what? I'm upset.
Drat. Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
Oh God, what? Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time for another tutorial. Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever you say, kiddo.
Select the Edward, the official officiant, if you need to advance to the next timeline. Oh God. Oh Jesus. What does that even mean? Who are you again?
Oh, darling, a wedding is a terrible bore without a truly delicious bubbly. My dear darling councilwoman Ash always hides a bottle of the good stuff somewhere in her office.
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen. Off to another timeline.
Oh my God, you fucking suck ass. Gabby, I will not be playing again.
I don't have time to explain.
I'm
there's
sorry,
this dude.
I'm inconvenient.
I've got... Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by...
Ooh.
feel like I'm supposed to be talking to someone specifically.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Striker.
Gary, you're still good in this timeline.
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
Is a devil coming for us?
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But... Oh, I shouldn't say.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
Oh.
And
narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Get me some soup, and I should be able to execute the spell.
And we're having soup in this timeline. I still have ale.
Thanks for choosing Monty's, home of the soup.
I've got it.
That's some good I'm brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm brimming with. Here goes nothing.
Oh my god, I didn't see the fucking timer on the top right.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Oh, motherfucker. God. Unarmed, Hamish fell immediately to one of Tyronius' fatal spells. The mage then strangled Dole to death.
I guess Dad can't take him down unarmed. Let's see if I can do something about that.
Striker? Can we ask Striker for her sword? Nonchalantly?
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to...
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk
Oh.
and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
Oh, that might be tough. He looks spry. I can try my best, but I'd feel better if I had some kind of weapon to protect you with.
I'm on it.
Right. Right. Striker? Can I borrow your sword?
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops, Lil.
Okay. That's what I'm starting to think. Let's ask you, the one that's
I
not...
don't have time to explain, but I need to borrow your weapons.
Not gonna happen.
Please.
It's really important.
I must practice.
Not gonna happen.
Fuck.
But I really need a weapon.
Why?
Ballet.
I wanna join the ballet.
Well, in that case, take these. You'll need them.
Perfect. If you face Tyrannus with Hamish, he will be equipped with this weapon. Okay. So is the goblin's not here? That's my only other problem. Fuck. Get back, get back, get back, get back. I don't know how to stop him. Wait, he said something about it. Or it said something about advancing if I... Well, whatever.
I now pronounce...
Oh.
This won't do. The war is still going to happen.
Okay, I see.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to...
No problem.
See?
Oh, that might be...
I'm on it.
Okay. Did anyone here in this timeline have anything I needed? I don't have the weapons. The Maravog lady isn't here. Can I use the fish?
This is kind of a strange request, but can I borrow your chef's knife?
Have you filled out requisition form 88B.7?
Yes.
Yes?
Well then, here you are.
No? Well.
Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field? I can't get anywhere close to Tyronius while it's up. Maybe there's someone who could help me disable it.
Oh my god. Magic Man.
Articulus, I need your help. You see that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
I'll see what I can do. Excuse me, but do you take requests? Would you be able to sing Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No problem.
Do you hear that?
Ah, I can feel the prohibitive and arbitrary restrictions placed on my spellcasting
Oh my god.
fading away. Behold.
Does that take out the timer? That does not. I have a weapon this time.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Don't even think about it.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
No!
Okay. Shank him.
Lil. Lil!
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him and I grabbed for it and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Hello, Lil.
Desdemona? You're being mind controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
My dad said he disappeared when we came back from the past. What happened to him?
Nobody knows. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him, or the device, since.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course.
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war! Has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you. And we still lost the war.
Ah, nuts.
But with Tyronius missing, things seem to have taken a turn for the better. We are still not out of the woods, but the worst is behind us. The Mages Guild has scattered. We discovered that some of the more loyal mages to Tyronius were supporting the enemy army with magic. But without this advantage, they were incapable of delivering a fatal blow to our fair city. The enemy is still there, just outside the walls, and months of negotiations are ahead, but hopefully I can avoid any further bloodshed.
Well, that's good news at least. So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
Your friend that you still owe tacos to.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Finally.
Finally!
Well?
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Oh no. Got the second best ending.
Without the burden of Tyronius's amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became the strong ruler the Sprawl needed to negotiate its surrender and lead the subsequent peace talks. She was able to win a number of concessions from the enemy that allowed the sprawl to retain some of its freedom under occupation. As it happens, in secret, a certain hooded figure leads a growing resistance that will one day overthrow the occupiers. Desdemona and Chuck's marriage was, unfortunately, no match for the pressures put on them by the sprawl's defeat.
Oh, that's the second time the audio's gone a little
was
funny.
amicable as any royal divorce could be. A source in the palace shared that the two remain friends.
Damn. My defeats caused a fucking divorce.
When the sprawl fell to the enemy forces, the occupiers' hatred and intolerance towards non-human races took greater root in the city.
Unsurprising.
This forced many underground, which, if you were a mole person, is no big deal. Not great for the others, though. The Goblin Liberation Army continued meeting in secret and has become an instrumental part of the insurgency movement against the sprawl's occupying forces. On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them again. But the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. After the fall of the sprawl, Councilwoman Ash was enlisted by the enemy to be their intermediary to the Queen. The occupiers saw her as an effective and ruthless new hire, but they greatly underestimated her spycraft. This Employee of the Month secretly fed intel to the Resistance, which monumentally weakened the enemy's hold on the sprawl. Lieutenant Stryker's execution was immediately scheduled by the enemy. However, before she could be hanged, she disappeared from prison. Cries of "Viva la Goblution" were heard in the vicinity of the dungeon, and although she hasn't been seen, it is believed that she is in hiding, assisting the insurgency.
Nice. Good for her. I was about to be a little scared.
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking.
Damn.
Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask?
Nobody asked.
That's me! I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there. And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the Sprawl, I'll be there.
Well. We did it. Oh, I can skip. We are done. That's it.